and tie her to a chair. Then, Zeka goes upstairs to look for Vera, only to find the door locked. This isn't enough to make him give up, and Zeka immediately goes back to his mother to threaten her into telling him where the key is. As soon as Zeka opens the door, Vera kicks him in self-defense, struggling against his hold to try to escape. Unfortunately, Zeka is much stronger than her and manages to overpower her as he wonders aloud how she's alive after the fire. Desperate, Vera tries to bargain for her life, but Zeka doesn't listen and takes her to bed to relive the old times. Downstairs, Marilia is starting to wonder if she'll have to watch her son taking advantage of Vera for the rest of the night, but at that moment, Robert returns. As soon as he sees what's happening on the security cameras, he retrieves his own gun and kills Zeka, although Marilia wishes he had killed Vera as well. Moments later, while Robert gets rid of the body, Marilia tells Vera the secret story behind Zeka and Robert. It turns out they're half-brothers, but Marilia never told anyone. She had Zeka with another servant that run away when he heard about her pregnancy, and she had Robert with her old boss, who took the baby and gave it to his wife because she was sterile, but they told everyone else she had given birth to him. While legally Robert was their kid, Marilia still feels she did most of his raising. She also feels this is all her fault because her womb carries the gene of insanity and both kids got it. When Vera asks why Zeka thought he knew her, Marilia explains she looks like Gal, Robert's late wife. Zeka had grown up on the streets away from his mother, but some years ago, he showed up at the house asking for help. Marilia tried to hide him, but Gal found him and fell in love with him, which ended with Zeka and Gal running away together. Unfortunately, they were in a car accident, from which Zeka escaped but Gal almost burned to death. Robert found her barely hanging on and brought her back to the house, where he hid all the mirrors so Gal wouldn't be able to see her burned face. That was when Robert's research on face transplants started, but his efforts weren't fast enough. One afternoon, Vera heard her daughter singing outside and slipped out of bed to approach the window, where she finally got to see her reflection again. The shock of seeing a face that barely looked human was too much for her to bear and caused her to jump with a scream that echoed around the whole house.